the last nice day that I think we're gonna have this fall. It's supposed to be 50 the day. It's about 45 right now, 40. And the rest of the week's supposed to be down in the 20s, 30s. So since the truck don't fit in the garage, I want to get some things done to it. We got some Bushwhacker fender flares. These do screw into your fenders. When I ordered these, I asked him if they were the ones that you don't have to screw into your body. He said, yeah, you don't have to, you do. So that sucks. Really not too worried about it. My 07 has Bushwhackers that were screwed into the fenders, and yes, they're starting to rust, but the truck's 12 years old, so not too worried about it. I expect this duramax to rust in 10 years, 12 years. There's nothing you can really do to stop it, but before I put the screws in, I'm gonna put some silicone in there and then paint the back side, so it should protect it a little bit. But let's get these on so I can show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, before I put these fender flares on, I have clean that there. I have put on 2 coats of wax. Well, before I put on a chemical coat, and then I put on 2 coats of wax, and then I took some undercoating, sprayed the corners here where they like the rust. If you see on these other ones that I put on, they have a real high lip on them. This one don't so much, but in the front here, they have a huge high lip for ice and snow and everything to get in there. And this one's a little bit higher too. So all I did was spray some undercoating in there to prevent rust for a little bit longer. You guys don't have to. I mean, obviously once that dries, it's never coming off. So if you ever want to take off the fender flares, it's going to be black there. There's nothing you can do, but for the life of this truck, it's going to have fender flares. The only thing you really got to watch here is there's a plastic piece underneath here. You got to make sure that's underneath your lip, and just before you drill or put your screws in, you got to push real good to seal this up. And then see how this seal, I don't know if you guys can see it, it's nice and it falls down in the corner. Make sure those are up and against the truck. And they also, if you don't get it the first time, they give you this little plastic tool, the hook down in the edge, and pull that out. So if you don't get it before you tighten it down, don't worry about it. You don't have to take the entire thing off just to fix the rubber. You can use that tool. So just FYI guys, for you, to make it a little bit easier. Well, there you guys go. Bushwhacker paint matched fender flares. You can get them in any color the factory has. You just got to give them your paint code. You can get them in red and blue and everything else. So there they are, $800-900 bucks. About 15 minutes to install them. You have somebody to hold them up for you, probably about 10-minute job. No big deal. Look great, give the truck a little bit better stance. So you guys got any questions, go ahead and ask them. It's pretty self-explanatory, just so you can see what they look like before and after. As far as the Duramax, I was gonna get this deleted and tuned, but the EPA's gotten pretty involved to where they're not letting anybody do it, and if they find somebody doing it, they're fining them millions of dollars. So that's put on the back burner. The reason I wanted to do it is pretty much fuel mileage. I'm getting about 10 to where I used to get, you know, I get 17, 18 in my old Duramax. So that might be an option. A couple other things that I definitely want to do to the truck, but we'll do that on the channel and you guys can kind of do it with me. So have a good weekend.